About?
I'm on the pill.
Aren't you two a bit old to worry about having more kids?
Not her, me.
You lost me there, buddy.
Steelman pills. Things weren't always looking up, if you catch my drift. So my doctor prescribed me a little something.
Like Viagra?
Yeah, but that's expensive, and it wasn't covered by my insurance. Steelman pills cost me less than $3 a pill, and virtually the same effect. I just called and got over 40 pills for only $99.
I have this friend who might be looking and...
Well, if your friend wants some help, the consultation is free over the phone. No clinic. Steelman Pills sends it in the mail in a confidential package.
I'm on it. I mean, my friend will be on it.
Steelman Pills, going the extra mile to help men with erectile dysfunction.
800-915-9371. 800-915-9371. 800-915-9371. That's 800-915-9371.
The Lou Information Station presents Art City Now with Vic Faust.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome into the show. It is a Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Vic Faust with you. Projo alongside. Sometimes you see him, sometimes you hear him. We're here wrecking and rolling as we do every day. 6 to 8 a.m. It is really dark outside right now. Really dark. Sun is not up yet. We'll see where that goes today. But the temperature is not supposed to be as high today. You know what we do? We talk all St. Louis, all things that are going on. We love it. Absolutely love it when you guys jump in on the show with us as well. You know where you can watch us. If you don't, we'll tell you that. It is Art City Now. Literally type in Art City Now at YouTube, X, and Facebook. Once again, that's YouTube, X, and Facebook. We get you up and going. We do what we can here. And of course, tell us about any things, any stories you guys have going on, any ideas. We hit the headlines. We do interviews. We just try to get a vibe of what's happening all around St. Louis. Projo, did you get outside yesterday?
As usual, no.
How's Darth Vader doing? I haven't asked about him in a while.
Oh, he's doing good. He's doing really good.
Can we see a picture of Darth Vader?
Sure.
I need my Darth. I haven't had my Darth fixed today.
I need to get some different pictures.
I agree.
Yeah, I need to bring him in.
When you bring him in, can he looks like he's a little like hand dog. Can he just like pop around on the table with me?
Oh yeah, he can. Yeah, he is
back
a
the
little
camera
dog.
up and he can just hang out in here with me.
You don't even need to back it up. He's a little dog.
All right. That is a little dog, a little doggy dog. So much to get to today. Cardinals won last night. Told you things feel a little bit better. They won again. It's always nice to look up. Oh, they're winning. They're beating the Marlins 2 in a row for the Cardinals. Yes, they got the victory. And there you go. And that's your Cardinals report. Because that's the interest right now with a lot of St. Louis. Bam, the Yankees, they hit 9 home runs in a game last night. And it's the second time they've done it this year. You really want to talk about the Bronx Bombers. 9 dingers in one game, and they've done it twice this year. Must be nice to be the Yankees in that offense that they have. Also, we have a new AG, the new Attorney General, is Catherine Hanaway. So she's taking over for Andrew Bailey, who made national news yesterday, becoming the FBI's co-deputy director with Dan Bongino, who answer to Kash Patel. So there you go. We have that going on. Also, Chick-fil-A has a new rule regarding kids. Some may like it, some may not. We'll get into that. Projo's always talking about the AI. A new AI firm is moving into the old building that the Post-Dispatch left in St. Louis City. I know a little kid that wears Crocs all the time.
From AI to Crocs.
Yeah.
I'm interested in where this is going.
I'm just running down the list of stories we're covering today, my friend. Stay with me. It's a hump day. We're getting over it.
Okay.
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I was jacked. I slept for like 3 hours, woke up like it was 4:50, 5 o'clock. And I'm like, yes, it is 1 o'clock. And I'm like, what the hell just happened to me?
Yeah.
Male menopause.
Right. I actually fell asleep and stayed asleep all night. That was weird.
Tell me, Projo, because I'm so swollen today. Do I look better with glasses or without glasses to hide my puffy eyes?
You look fine. The glasses definitely.
Yeah, but it's always, but when I put the glasses on, then they're dirty. It's like, what? What's going on?
Need a tissue?
Yeah, I might. No, I'll try to use this here first. Anyway, back to Crocs. I've never gotten into Crocs. My kids never got into Crocs. Maybe tiny bit. But Crocs are super damn popular right now, if you didn't know that.
I'm more of a slides person.
Yeah, I hear it. I guess I would be too. But Crocs are really, really popular. And now I guess it was a matter of time. I can't believe they did not have this yet. But you can now get your favorite NFL team in a Croc. And it's pretty cool. If you get a chance, can you pop up some of those pictures, NFL Crocs? There's only going to be, I think, 13 teams at first that are going to have a Croc. Let me see here. Yeah, I think that's about 13 teams that will have their Crocs first, so you can check those out. You know, people who love their NFL teams will get it. Like, for example, I love the Lions. I'd get a pair of Lions Crocs. Why not? Why not? So we'll get into that. 17 more Florissant homes are now being tested for radioactive waste. The story that does not end from Coldwater Creek. That's an unfortunately bad, good story. Bad because of the obvious, good because more notoriety is being brought in, and maybe somehow, some way, more funds are brought in and getting to the bottom of where they are and getting people safe and healthy. I mean, they've already moved 6 families. It's like, would you think, when I first heard that story, 6 homes, I'm like, 6? That's it?
Yeah, there's so many more
6?
people. Yeah.
Doubt it. We'll also get into that. Remember, like 2 weeks ago, I told you about the pit bull story where a guy was just walking in 3 pit bulls.
Yeah, it happened 2 days in a row, too.
Yeah. The first one, the guy, I can't remember what he did. He helped. I think he helped. I can't remember what the first one was. The second one, the guy was just walking, and the owner, I think, had to beat the dogs off of the victim with a bat. Then he got in his car and drove away.
Yeah, I thought that was the first one, but either way, yeah.
No, they still haven't found the second guy. We'll get into all that too. If you have been buying or buy shrimp from Walmart, stop. At least that's what the FDA is saying right now.
Wow.
Yeah, they may be radioactive. I'm like, what the hell? Hey, happy joy. Welcome to your Hump Day St. Louis edition Wednesday show. We'll cover all these things. It's all St. Louis all the time. Thank you for popping in with us. And the chat line, we love it when you guys come in, you say hi, you let us know where you're messaging from. That's pretty cool as well. Also, St. Dominic High School in St. Charles County has become the first high school in the country to put in a new video security system to keep students safe. Obviously, we were talking about these issues with cell phones. And then they've given police direct access to it. So their system, their viewing system goes straight into the high school. So I thought that's pretty damn interesting. So they become the first school in the country to do that. Pretty forward thinking. Yes, I was thinking this, Greg, on the chat line. I did not say it, but I was thinking it. Could that be Coldwater Creek shrimp you're talking about? Yeah, I know. I get it. Also, speaking of AI, Stephania's in St. Charles is in the news because AI is adding specials that they don't do, like one large. Why is it AI? AI is adding specials that they don't do, like buy one large for small pizza or one small for $4.95.
You know, I don't know how AI. I would maybe they have some sort of AI menu or something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I was like,
I don't know how you can have an AI menu. I don't know.
I don't get it either.
No.
I don't. It is what it is, but we're here. By the way, you can always watch us at X, YouTube, and Facebook, which we were talking about. You can also learn more about all the shows that we have at luinfo.com. If you want to give us an email and talk to us, you can do that as well. archcitynow@gmail.com. archcitynow@gmail.com. Also, spending in Vegas has gone down. People aren't spending as much anymore. And Vegas is like, wait a second, we've been going up and up and up and up. And now consumer spending all of a sudden not only stops and doesn't go up, it's now going down a little bit.
It's the economy and inflation. People just don't have it.
So that's another story that's out there as well. Just a lot going on today that we'll get into. And finally, it's also National Radio Day. Thank you, Greg, for letting us know that. National Radio Day. And of course, you can listen to us on a radio signal right now that is on AM, and it is 590 KLIS. Glad you're with us every day as we bring you everything from a St. Louis perspective, St. Louis standpoint. What's up, my big man?
Yeah, Greg also informed me that it's also National Bacon Lovers Day.
What a combo.
Right?
Bacon is my
day.
favorite food. I've never met a piece of bacon I have not liked unless it was way overdone, black, and over the top crispy.
Oh, I
Did I
love
get
it
that
always.
in? I'd love. No, cannot do the over crispy bacon.
Mm-mm.
No. But you probably like it, don't you?
Oh, no. I like it a little less. I mean, I like it done, but I don't like it crispy, no.
Okay. Yeah, it is weird. I just I don't know. We'll see. So we talk about the Cardinals getting the victory last night. They'll go for the sweep today. That'll be pretty darn nice. And then also when we talk about sports from that standpoint, did you find the pictures of the NFL Crocs?
I did.
Can we pop those up, my friend? I'm going to go through this, and that's what they look like. And we'll do this later in the show too. But I think those are pretty darn cool.
The Detroit Lions one looks weird. The DET looks like, I don't know,
Really?
almost looks like yarn or knitted.
Oh, I don't know. I like it. Maybe it's because I'm pushing to that because I like the Lions, but those are really, really cool shoes. Hold on a second. How many pictures do you have?
Oh, it's just the two.
You can keep those up.
Oh, they actually come with like
those little charm things.
Yeah,
You
okay.
buy those.
Okay.
You buy those at places.
That's what the DET is. It's a little charm thing that goes on. Are those magnetic? Or are they just? Oh, I get they go through the hole. Never mind. That's interesting. I still wouldn't wear them.
Well, kids love these, like absolutely love them. And if you're a fan of an NFL football team, this would be huge for you. You would absolutely love this.
And if you're a fan of Idiocracy.
Why?
Idiocracy is where the Crocs originated. They actually made those.
I did not know this. Give me the lowdown on this.
Idiocracy, the movie.
Yes.
They actually made Crocs for that movie because they wanted footwear that people would wear in the future, but they also wanted it to be ridiculous. So it was actually made as a joke.
Stop it.
I swear.
Crocs were made as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So what were they a combo of? Like a tennis shoe and a sandal?
I guess it was just something that everybody wore in the future because everybody was kind of not as smart. We'll just put it that way.
Can you put those back up, please?
Sure.
That's so damn funny. I'm trying to remember what year that movie was out.
It was like 95, 96, somewhere around there. I'll check.
Was it 90? It's that old?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I see the Chiefs jersey. So the Chiefs side.
Oh, wait. 2006.
Yeah.
I'm off. 10 years.
Okay. That makes a little bit more sense to me.
Yeah.
So that's going back 19 years. Crocs have been around for a while, though.
Yeah.
I like that Detroit Lion Croc. Would you guys wear Crocs? I see kids wearing them, but are adults? The padding ones look pretty interesting to me. So the list of teams that you can get right now, it's not all of them. I can confirm Joe's Idiocracy Crocs, true. Okay. That is so darn cool to me that's where Crocs originated from in that movie.
Yep. They were made specifically for Idiocracy.
So they just we got to come up. We wrote to this, and now we got to come up with a weird script. Is that how that goes?
Well, no, it was the script was just weird to begin with. And they wanted wardrobe for the movie. When they were creating the movie, they wanted something that wasn't normal and it was just kind of comical.
Yeah.
So they came up with the Croc.
So it was a joke.
Yeah. It was actually supposed to reflect the intelligence of the people at the time. That's why I won't wear a Croc.
Well, the NFL teams that you can now get a Croc in are the Kansas City Chiefs, of course, the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, my favorite team, the Detroit Lions, who were one of the best teams in the NFL last year, the 49ers, that are a big brand, the Steelers, of course, the Bears, the Buffalo Bills, the Las Vegas Raiders, the Dallas Cowboys, the Miami Dolphins, Minnesota Vikings, Cincinnati Bengals, Houston Texans, and Denver Broncos.
No Rams.
No LA Rams. Stan Kroenke wears Crocs. That would be a good buy.
It would make sense.
It really would. That's a cool story, though. I think it's cool all the way around. I'm just surprised the NFL hadn't done that yet because Crocs are super popular. Very popular. You can get some Winty's Crocs for Ben since he's there quite often. Rubber Crocs make my feet really, really stink. Would wear the padded sock ones, Tampa or Detroit. Of course, I could see that. The other thing I saw a study recently were some of the materials in Crocs where a health doc said, be careful of wearing Crocs because of some sort of chemical that helps make the shoe. And when your feet get on it, it messes with your feet. But then one of the other things with Crocs, which I see with the kids, they wear socks and Crocs together.
That's what I wear socks and slides. That's the exact reason why.
I don't think it's a great look.
Maybe not, but it's comfortable.
But it's comfortable.
Absolutely.
And why not on National Radio Day and National Bacon Lovers Day? Oh, yes, we're bringing it to you. I can smell freshly cooked bacon somewhere in the city of St. Louis.
It'll be
Love
cooking
the
when I
bacon.
get home.
Oh, you know, has some of the best bacon in my
Schnucks.
humble, because we promote Schnucks. What? No, everything's
get
always
mine.
like Schnucks.
That's where I get mine.
Schnucks. No, some of the best bacon that I've had is over at the Shack. Love the Shack bacon. Oh, it's very good. Love the Shack bacon. From the chat line, the Minnesota Vikings are covered in glitter for Timmy Waltz. I get your joke. Okay, I got it. Ha ha he he. There you go.
One of the little charms is a tampon.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Sorry.
I remember. By the way, good morning, everybody. Wednesday in St. Louis, the sun is rising. It's going to feel like a fall day today. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Temperature's still going to be, I think, somewhere near 90, but that's better than what we had yesterday. It's been so damn brutal in the area. Local high school sports teams have canceled practice, or they've had to go inside for training, or they've had to go early in the morning before school. That's how bad it's been recently. We've had a stretch. We have had a run. That is for sure. It's going to be a little better, not a lot, a little better. And then next week I looked highs in the 70s. I mean, it's like, what?
Next week's going to feel like fall.
What happened?
Right. It's that switch. They flipped it.
Greg, thank you. I did it all for the Nookie. Fred Durst. It's his birthday today. People were wondering where I was going with that.
Oh, Robert Plant.
Might as well face it.
You're addicted to love.
Birthdays on this August 20th. Thank you. Unfortunately, neither one are from St. Louis. If you ever want to give birthday shout outs to, why not? This show is all about you. It's all about the platform of the people of the St. Louis metropolitan area. We're here for you. We are grateful that you guys jump in with us Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 a.m. as we have a lot of fun getting you up and out the door or whatever it is you may be doing on your days out and about and around. Okay. How about this one? Because we're kind of in that mood right now. Chick-fil-A has a new rule. And I was like, oh, look at them. Look at Chick-fil-A go. Chick-fil-A says that they have a rule that it's to ensure a safe and respectful environment for all guests. So patrons 17 and under must be accompanied by a parent, guardian, or adult who's at least 21 years or older to dine in.
What is it, like Chuck E. Cheese?
I had to read it again. You have to be 17 years old. I mean, you could be a junior in high school. I mean, I don't know if they're going to be, hey, can I please check your ID?
Right.
But they've actually got that on the book. And they say that unaccompanied minors may be asked to leave.
Well, they must be having issues.
Yeah. Then the rest of the post says, thank you for helping us keep Chick-fil-A family friendly. Okay. I'm like, what? You have to be 17 years old to sit and eat in a Chick-fil-A. I was like, okay. That story is a bit interesting to me. But it probably won't hurt business. Will they be very, very strict about that? I don't know about your experiences throughout the St. Louis area. Wherever I've been, I haven't seen anything like that at Chick-fil-A's or heard about Chick-fil-A's, anything like that.
Yeah, I would imagine that's in place as a just in case. Just in case, like, they have underage kids in there causing problems.
Well, we know kids can be stupid,
Mm-hmm.
just flat out stupid. And usually most of them are good. It only takes one or two
Mm-hmm.
to upset the apple cart. You know the old saying. So Chick-fil-A is going to be doing that. Glad to hear. Well, did we wait for that story? Yeah, we'll say it here. We'll get it out there. I don't know, man. I think of restaurants and fast food places. I remember where I was going to school. Hardee's was big back in the day. A lot of kids hung out at the Hardee's, but kids don't do that anymore. Kids are at houses. They don't hang out. At least in the St. Louis metropolitan area that I know at fast food places. We did.
We used to walk to school every day, and there was a restaurant called Burr Kemper's right next to my middle school. And we used to go in, me and two of my friends would walk to school every day together and eat a plate of fries together before that was our breakfast, you know.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
They were making
weren't
fries
kids.
for breakfast?
Yeah, well, we ordered
Who
them.
the hell's got the grill open in the fryer at 7 a.m. for, well, I guess for hash browns?
Right, I was going to say. But it's basically the same thing as hash browns, just a different shape.
Really? Well,
But
yeah,
we would,
I guess.
but we were good, you know. We went in, we sat down, we ate our fries, we BS'd, and then we went to school.
Okay.
Kids these days are different.
Yeah. My kids are better than me, that's for sure. We had a keg party before school one day.
What?
Yeah, hosted a keg party.
Nice. Middle school?
No, high school.
Okay.
No, it was high school. Not that early.
Right. I was talking middle school.
I told you we got to do a lot of things really early in high school.
Yeah.
East Side, Bell Vegas.
I was in middle school hanging out with seniors because I was so tall and everything. I fit in. So
Okay, I can see that. Guys, this is Arch City now. We have fun. We cover these news headlines, stories, whatever you guys want to do. Just let us know. Keep us posted. Jump in on the chat line. Of course, X, YouTube, Facebook. You can even give us a call if you want to. 855-282-8255. Once again, that's 855-282-8255. Thanks to Greg as well. We've got 4 tickets to give away tomorrow to a Styx concert that's coming up.
nice.
We'll come up with a way, 2 sets of 2. We'll come up with a way to give those tickets away tomorrow. I don't know. We'll be able to think quickly about that today during a break.
Where are they coming?
They're going to be over at Hollywood Amphitheater,
Oh, nice.
or as the old folks say, Riverport.
Mm-mm.
They're going to be there. We used to have to work we used to have after work parties on the weekends. 4 local restaurant crews would bring the leftovers and have a little party. Even cops stopped by for food and fun. Never an issue. Those were the days. Those were the better days, my friend. Any back to school stories? Let us know about that as well. So much to get to. We'll still get into these things. We'll tell you about the AI firm that's heading to St. Louis. The Pitbull story will update. The St. Dominic story. Just a lot of really good stuff today. We got to take a quick break, though. First, we are Arch City Now. I'm Vic Faust. That's Pro Joe that you hear. Sometimes you see him as well. We are your Lou information station. We are live and on demand at louinfo.com, Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 a.m. Hot Take Central 2.0 follows us every day from 8 to 10 o'clock. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. It is a Wednesday. It is 6:29 on this August 20th. Back right after this.
In your city with Kelly and
Hey, everybody, it's Dr. Eric Naputi. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Listen, let me ask you a question. Are you just so tired of the system that's broken, the supposed healthcare system that is not helping you? Listen, if you haven't learned anything over the last 5 years, you have to learn how to take care of yourself. Self-care is the real healthcare. Stop relying on the broken system. Stop relying on the system that got us in this problem in the first place. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I want you to go right now to trybiolimitless.com/ArchCityNow. That's trybiolimitless.com/ArchCityNow. Go check out some game-changing formulas that truly have changed the lives of tens of thousands of people already. We've got a detox formula that has been proven to remove heavy metals and microplastics and destroy parasites in the body. We've got a cell signaling formula that helps improve energy, helps the body burn fat. It helps you actually stop those afternoon crashes, gets you off of all the darn caffeine, and stops you from having to use all those energy drinks that are destroying your health. Check out our Master Microbiotics formula that truly helps change the game for gut health. If you're bloated, if you're distended, if you've got issues with chronic pain and inflammation, that formula can help change your life. Not to mention our Neuro Reboot. Listen, if you can't focus, if you can't function, if your brain is just not where it's supposed to be, the Neuro Reboot peptide formula is amazing for you. And listen, if you're trying to shed some weight or put on some muscle, it's time to get your metabolism to reset. Our cellular reset formula can do that. Go to trybiolimitless.com/ArchCity now.
St. Louis is launching its first comprehensive update to the city's zoning code, and you can provide input by joining an advisory committee. The city is taking applications for the 12-member advisory group now. It'll be the first update to zoning codes and maps since the 1950s, addressing neighborhood aesthetics, economic growth, and climate challenges. Someone shot at a car on Interstate 64 early Tuesday, injuring 2 people inside. The car ended up at St. Mary's Hospital in Richmond Heights around 1 a.m. with 3 males inside the car. 2 were injured. St. Louis Metropolitan Police are handling the investigation. Andrew Bailey announced Monday he'll step down as Missouri Attorney General next month to join the FBI. The governor announced Tuesday that Catherine Hanaway will be his successor. She'll be the first woman to hold the seat. She said her priorities will be protecting people from violence and fighting financial crimes. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
now, louinfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your louinfo.com weather update. We have a little cold front dropping through today. No rain with that. In fact, we'll stay sunny. It will be a little bit cooler and less humid. Our afternoon high will be in the upper 80s. Overnight, we're expecting upper 60s under clear skies and then mid-80s for the afternoon high on Thursday, and we'll stay sunny. Friday looks fair. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
The future of driving is here, and it's electric. Experience your own all-new Audi Q6 e-tron, found at the crossroads of luxury and cutting-edge performance. Now at Audi Kirkwood, drive one home with 0.99% financing for 72 months. Efficiency, power, style, all in one extraordinary SUV. And with the $7,500 EV tax credit going away, get yours now while you can still save big. Visit Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or shop online at audikirkwood.com.
Join your fellow St. Louis City SC fans at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. All St. Louis area Hot Shots locations are proud to be a part of City on Tap, presented by Michelob Ultra, the official network bringing St. Louis City fans and ice-cold beer together. Catch every exciting moment of the 2025 MLS season at Hot Shots. Since 1990, Hot Shots has championed St. Louis sports, and they're thrilled to keep the tradition alive for St. Louis City SC. Find the Hot Shots near you at hotshotsnet.com.
A legendary weekend is coming to the Lou. Don't miss the Stiefel Charity Classic presented by Compliance Solutions, September 4th through 7th at Norwood Hills Country Club. Watch PGA Tour champions compete and enjoy a live performance by music sensation OAR at Friday's community concert presented by CarShield. Tickets start at just $20. Kids, military, veterans, and first responders get in free. Get your tickets today at StiefelCharityClassic.com.
Back to more of Arch City Now with Vic Faust on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Hey guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, August 20th. It's 8:30 or 6:34 rather. In the St. Louis area, we are here. Projo's with us. I'm here as well. Love it when you guys jump in on the chat line as well. Join the conversation, join the fun. That is Arch City Now at YouTube, X, and Facebook. Come on in. The water's warm. Actually, the water's warm everywhere in the St. Louis area these days. As I was talking about, oh my gosh, the water is nasty. But it's still better than the lake water, right? With all the bacteria.
Right.
Don't want to be around there. Heck no. Kidding. We already know about the bacteria. We haven't gotten an update from that guy either yet.
Yeah.
The brain-eating amoeba bacteria.
Could you imagine?
Oh.
That would be kind of scary.
I don't know, man. That's... Anytime you jump in the lake now, you have to hold your nose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I will never be in a lake and not think about that now.
You know, back in the day, they used to have those little things that you'd wear around your neck, and they pinched your nose. You could put them up and put them in.
Yeah.
They have to go back to those.
Which you look like. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why this was asked. Chat line. Vic Joe, did you guys ever invent some food combinations? I worked at Wendy's. Chicken chili cheeseburger. Okay, fair enough. You're allowed. No, the only food place. Well, the only food place that I worked where I was allowed around food, really. Well, no, I did that. No, you follow the menu. I worked at Emo's in the St. Louis area, and then during the summer, one summer I worked at a place in Columbia, Missouri, a bar grill.
Well, when you work at some restaurants, you get bored and you have access to a bunch of ingredients, so you kind of throw some stuff together.
Yep, I guess you do. I don't know where that was coming from.
I don't either.
Where was that coming from?
I don't know.
I don't know. The plate in the head must be like something like that from our listener. And we say that affectionately because we know him. It's all good. Speaking of food, though, it was a great intro into our next story here. Who has the best chicken sandwiches throughout the St. Louis metropolitan area? The best chicken sandwiches. I guess they can be grilled or they can be fried. I never eat a fried chicken sandwich anymore because I'm trying to be as healthy as I can. So I've really gotten into the grilled.
See, but that's the thing. You can't have the best chicken sandwich is going to be a fried chicken sandwich. I mean, you can't grilled and fried as far as taste goes. You can't beat.
I don't know.
But I do like a grilled sandwich, a grilled chicken sandwich. However,
okay,
fried chicken or grilled chicken. I mean, there's a reason why they went that extra step.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I'll give it out there because here's the story. Lovefood.com, national company, compiled a list naming its best chicken sandwich in every U.S. state. The selections were based on reviews, awards, and accolades, in addition to, of course, viewer and taste experience, firsthand experience of their food writing team. So according to Lovefood.com, the best chicken sandwich in the state of Missouri is Chicken Scratch Crispy Kitchen Sandwich. And I'm embarrassed that I never knew about the place. So forgive me. Chicken Scratch Crispy Kitchen Sandwich. Chicken Scratch Crispy Kitchen Sandwich.
That's a lot. That's
a mouthful,
yeah.
Just like their sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So
sounds good.
It's served at the Chicken Scratch. Just try to say, Chicken Scratch.
Chicken Scratch.
It's Chicken Scratch locations in St. Louis City and Glendale. They have 2 locations. Didn't know about it.
Never even heard of them.
No, I hadn't either. I was like, damn, I feel bad about that. Love Food did. It's a family-owned restaurant, and it builds its menu around its seasonal chicken selections. The restaurant is actually best known for its rotisserie chicken, dry rubs, and house-made sauces. I just didn't know about them over there.
I got to try it.
Yeah, the crispy chicken sandwich consists of golden brown, crunchy breading and a tender, juicy chicken patty, balancing crunch, spice, and flavor with each bite. So that got me going. Are people, you want to throw out a chicken sandwich that you like? I don't care. You can do it, but I'm going to tell you this. My favorite grilled chicken sandwich is from one of my favorite places. I used to live near it, then I moved away. Now we'll see. It's called Sportsman's. Sportsman's Park on Clayton, right in Ladue. Not far from Ladue High School, Clayton Road. It's outstanding, Projo. Love the food. It is a St. Louis gem. So you've got a great piece of grilled chicken. If you eat the buns, sometimes I don't eat the buns, it's good. But the bacon there, National Bacon Day today, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I talk about the Shack having great bacon. Sportsman's has great bacon. So it has bacon. Put a little lettuce on there. And their honey mustard sauce to die for. And all of a sudden, you have an amazing grilled chicken sandwich that I would rather eat under those combos than a fried chicken sandwich. As good as the fried chicken sandwiches may be.
I mean, when it comes to health, I mean, grilled chicken's the way to go, for sure. For sure.
But I'm telling you, it's so damn good.
Yeah.
Sportsman's Park. I mean, good stuff.
Now, is it actually flame grilled? Do they actually have a... Well, I guess they would.
Yeah.
They should, yeah.
Yeah. On the grill. You could see it. It's very, very good. 2, we're talking about hanging outside after restaurants closed, hanging without fights. Okay. Got you back in the day. A lot of people would jump on and yeah, I guess you'd go to different places to go have your fun and parties. But that chicken sandwich, so congrats. And it just seems like there's a lot of chicken places too around. And like there's there's a new one too in the valley that I saw, Dave's Hot Chicken. Did you see that? I think it's called Dave's Hot Chicken.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
I think that's what it's called. But there was a long line around that place the other day.
You know the reason why there's so many chicken restaurants now?
Why is that?
When Super Size Me, you remember that movie Super Size Me, when they attacked like the burger industry? When the guy ate 30 days of McDonald's and had to actually stop because they told him he was going to die if he kept going. Anyway, it attacked the burger industry so bad they had to actually start a chicken industry.
Really? Mm-hmm. And now you know with Projo. When did you first hear that?
When he did the second documentary that's about the chicken industry now.
Oh.
It's less known, but there is another Super Size Me type movie about the chicken industry now.
I'm just curious if there's other chicken places. You know, that's what it is that you guys like, that you jump into. Is there a chicken sandwich somewhere? Obviously, you've got, and a lot of people love the Chick-fil-A. I get it. You know, you've got your breaded, you've got your grilled chicken there too. What about other places? If you want to jump in on that, we'll take your calls. You can jump in on the chat line, talk to us from that standpoint too. But it was an interesting thing to start with, because I was like, oh, the chicken sandwich, we like it. And that kind of came out of the Chick-fil-A story. Speaking of chicken, where the restaurant, fast food restaurant, if you will, not allowing kids, you have to be 17 to sit in there and eat by yourself. You have to be at least 17. Anybody under 17 has to be accompanied by an adult who is 21 years of age or older.
Taking the mall rules.
Yeah, it sounds like the mall rules, doesn't it?
Well, they're going to end up like the mall too.
Oh, not the Chick-fil-A. No, they're addicting. They are addicting. This is Arch City Now. We're here Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 a.m. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Go ahead. Jump in with us. Let other people know. Let people know what's going on, what we do here. We just try to have some fun, cover the stories that are making headlines throughout the St. Louis area, doing our best to do that. Have conversations with you every morning. The platform is yours. You can use it. Jump in if you want to give us a call. We'll take that as well. That phone number is 855-282-8255. Once again, that's 855-282-8255. And we always talk about what's happening here. I did like this story, and I thought I saw it yesterday, and I thought we covered it. I knew I had the story, but I don't think I got into it yesterday. But it is good to see this when we talk about beer and beer sales being down. Specifically, Bud Heavy, Budweiser, now the fourth leading product of beer sales behind Miller Lite, Bud Light, and Coors Light. I had somebody say, hey, I heard that story, and they were talking about it over the weekend.
Yeah, now I remember you reporting on that.
Yeah, I reported on that story, but I don't know if I reported on AB, Anheuser-Busch, announcing a $15 million investment in the St. Louis brewery. It's part of a $300 million commitment to U.S. manufacturing jobs. So it was announced yesterday. Allegedly, it's going to improve the supply chain infrastructure, allowing for the transportation of more American-grown ingredients to the brewery to help expand the distribution of its beer.
I wonder if this has anything to do with them not being at the top of the list.
Well, you got to get serious about it if you're not. That's for sure. Brendan Whitworth, the CEO of Anheuser-Busch, said, our latest investment in St. Louis is about more than just creating the highest quality American-made products, also about creating opportunity, driving innovation, and building a stronger future for the American worker. So that's what they're trying to do. They're also saying that they're opening its Technical Excellence Center in St. Louis for local trade schools, which is really cool, in partnership with the National Association of Manufacturing Institute. So AB investing in their own, trying to keep up with everything that's going on. Missouri Governor Mike Keogh had a busy day, praised AB's investment, and highlighted its role in supporting local jobs. Of course, he also, the governor, that is, Mike Keogh, busy yesterday announcing Catherine Hanaway as the new attorney general. As we reported yesterday morning, Andrew Bailey had stepped down and was taking the deputy director job with the FBI under Kash Patel alongside Dan Bongino. We'll see how long those two work together. But once again, it's another St. Louis politician, so to speak, attorney making national news and going on to a national job, following in the footsteps of Josh Hawley and Eric Schmidt. So very busy day in the state yesterday when it came to all of those things that are happening around the area, around downtown, and so forth. By the way, I had told you about it. I couldn't believe there were so many people outside for the LCD sound system show at the factory last night. I drove by and I was like, oh my gosh, it's packed. It was absolutely packed over there. So good for them. Alice Cooper's there this weekend, baby. Alice Cooper's still touring, which is great.
Have you ever gotten into Alice?
7:30. Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah,
I never was able to get into it. I'm with you, Pro-Joe.
I mean,
it wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. Maybe for others it is.
I'd go see a show. I'd be interested. However, it just never. I mean, other than School's Out, that was like the only song, and that was only because like I was in school at the time that I liked that song. Now, when School's Out plays, it's like, oh, so the kids are going to be pestering everybody.
Oh, it's such old song too. Very old
song. Well, I'm very old.
No, I understand. If you guys want to jump in with any topics as well, you're always welcome. We've got tons of things to talk about all the time, and we do that, and we're grateful for that. By the way, the Arch continues to pick up more steam, more national awards as being a top national museum to go to, and that's part of the Gateway Arch National Park Museum. I haven't been down to the Arch in a while. I'd been there so many times.
I went last year.
What did you think when you saw all of the new renovation that was done compared to the time that you were there before?
It's definitely a lot nicer. It's way different. It looks a lot nicer. They still have some of the same things, just in different places, and I don't know. It depicts old St. Louis, like back when it was founded.
I always thought it was cool to see the kind of fish that are in the Mississippi River. They have an exhibit of that there too, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool and creepy all at the same time. Looking at that stuff that's actually in there right now.
That only enforces my phobia of murky water. They have monsters in that river, man.
Oh, there are some monsters, that's for sure. That's why you don't want to swim in that river.
No.
Do not. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. I get it. Hey, another story we had to cover, which isn't a hugely popular one, but it is something that was happening. It happened a couple of weeks ago. And now police are asking for people's help if they might have seen anything. But we're talking about a 75-year-old Army veteran who's still recovering from what are being described as severe, devastating injuries after he was mauled by 3 pit bull dogs in Forest Park 2 weeks ago. So police have yet to locate the dogs or the owner. So the victim thinks it could happen again to somebody else.
Well, yeah.
The victim is a longtime member of the St. Louis Track Club. He was just going on a long walk to help runners that followed behind him when the dogs came out of nowhere. Literally 3 dogs came out of nowhere at Forest Park. And allegedly, the pit bulls weren't wearing any collars or leashes, just out and about, knocked the 75-year-old man to the ground. One did, and then the other 2 joined in. And this 75-year-old man was sitting there trying to fend them off. So he suffered deep gashes, stitches, severe injuries. He constantly has to elevate all of his wounds. The swelling's so bad, his skin is starting to split. It was terrifying, the entire situation, everything that happened. So here's what we know about what happened with this attack. The dogs eventually ran off into the owner's black sedan. They literally ran back to this black sedan. That's all we were told. The victim was too afraid to go on camera, fearing the dog's owner may retaliate. Now you're getting traumatized again, which is sad. So the victim believes the owner drives a black 4-door sedan, but so far police have not been able to track him down. And these dogs, 3 pit bulls, were not on a leash, attacked this guy, got back into the car, and just took off. So the family and police are urging anyone with information about the dogs or their owner to contact Crime Stoppers. That can be done anonymously or not. So they're praying for people to turn in a person who fits the description. Now, I'm a pet lover. I'm a dog lover, cat lover. Just because they're pit bulls, I'm not going to get people upset at me from this standpoint. Have there been incidents with pit bulls? Yes. Have I seen very, very sweet pit bulls that would never do this? Yes. I've seen it. It's run the gamut. It's a lot of times how the dogs are trained and what's going on with them and how they're being raised.
Well, if it was one dog, I would say, oh, it's because it's a pit bull. But it was 3. That's a pack mentality.
Exactly,
and that
it
happens
is.
with any breed of dog.
No, I agree. It can. 100%. So, yeah, I just feel bad for the victim. I mean, you're literally walking, 75 years old, and 3 pit bulls start tearing into you. That's a problem. That's a real big problem.
Yeah.
From the chat line, good morning to you, Donna, Greg, Tony, appreciate it. Greg says, pickles or no pickles on Chick-fil-A or any chicken sandwich. Any no-nos. Yes, I am all for pickles on anything.
Yeah.
And others may not be.
Depends on my mood.
I know somebody who told me yesterday, I don't reheat steak.
Oh, no.
And I said, but hold on a second. I get that. But this also came from somebody who puts ketchup on a steak. So this sounds like you.
I put ketchup on a steak. What do you mean?
You don't put, you do.
No, I do not.
Oh, I got screwed up. I'm sorry.
I put salsa.
So this person said,
that's on my eggs.
I don't put ketchup on a steak.
On my steak.
Or I put ketchup on a steak, but I would never reheat a steak. And I'm like, hello.
The only time I'll reheat a steak is if I fry it right before I fry my eggs and eat steak and eggs.
I gotcha.
If it's left over.
Tony checks in with Hodak's. I guess Hodak's is a chicken place, chicken sandwich.
No idea.
We appreciate it. We're all about promoting St. Louis. If you got a place, you do it. That's what Tony just did. Hodak's. So he comes in with a Hodak sighting, a Hodak saying. Donna says 18, and I like it. Great song. What's going on with the sinkhole in Gordon Moore Park? Is that the one from the east side, Tony?
Yeah, it's the one that
it has not
right in the middle of the football field
or the soccer field.
Soccer field, that's it.
Yeah, over in the Metro East, and the hole's still there. I
Yeah.
have no idea how you fill a hole like that.
It's like filled with water now. I've got pictures of it up here.
Yeah, if you want to pop the pictures up, you
I'll
can do
actually
that.
just- my Google search.
I saw that come out as a news story yesterday. I was like, what the hell is going on over there? A huge sinkhole opens up. Whose responsibility is it? And why hasn't it been fixed? Clearly, they're not using those fields anymore.
Yeah.
But Tony, I don't know. If anybody else knows what's going on, let us know. Because I don't. I have zero idea what's happening in that place right now. Zero.
Very creepy. Glad it didn't happen during a game.
Yeah. If you braise the steak slow in water, it will be tender. Yeah, if you reheat.
Mm.
I agree. I could totally see that. I haven't done that,
No.
but I could totally see that happening. You just do that.
Keep it from drying out too.
100% it will. Reheat those. I would definitely reheat a steak. It may not be as good, obviously, but if you have a leftover and you couldn't eat it all, and it's a really good steak.
See, now I would chop it up and put it on a salad, steak salad.
I mean, it may not be like reheating pizza,
Right.
but
there's already too much heat applied as far as I'm concerned.
no,
when it's
I
first
get it.
cooked.
No, I know. I gotcha. It's all good. Hey guys, this is Art City Now. That's Pro Joe here talking about that was the story. Chicken sandwich place voted the best chicken sandwich in America by Food Lover, or at least in Missouri, by foodlovers.com. And foodlovers.com voted, and it's pretty darn interesting. I'm trying to find the name of the place again. Chicken Scratch Chicken cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Yeah, it's
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. We've got those for you. The chicken scratch. And it's a fried chicken sandwich, which got us into asking you guys where the best chicken sandwiches are in the state or in your favorite area of the St. Louis metropolitan area. I gave a shout out for Sportsman's Park. I love their grilled chicken with bacon and honey mustard. For me, it does it for me. And it could do it for me every single day. But they're known for their chili. Turkey chili, Pro Joe. We're going to have to get some Sportsman's turkey chili because I cannot believe you've never had Sportsman.
Nope.
But we're going to have to get that for you. That has to be at the top of our food list. There is
All right.
absolutely no doubt that has to happen now.
not
That
gonna
has to be
fight that one.
Well, yeah, it has to be at the top of your list.
Oh yeah.
It needs to be at least.
Now the chicken sandwich or
No, the chili, the turkey chili.
turkey chili, yeah.
Yeah, the chicken place that we were talking
Right.
about
Chicken
by
scratch.
Food Lovers.
Where's that at?
It's in Glendale. It's actually called the Chicken Scratch locations. They're in St. Louis City and Glendale. The chicken name is actually called the Chicken Scratch Crispy Kitchen Sandwich,
Chicken scratch crispy chicken
which
sandwich.
is a mouthful and a half.
It is.
Golden Nugget coming from the chat line. Tony says, look up Hodak's best fried chicken right off Gravois Road. Certainly will.
I have heard that name, and I do believe that when it comes to actual fried chicken, maybe not the sandwich, but when it comes to actual fried chicken, I've heard that name at the top of the list.
Better than KFC? No, I'm kidding.
I would imagine so.
Give me a
Okay.
bucket of KFC
Right.
and some sunshine,
Yeah.
and it'll be just fine. We'll get it all going. Hey guys, Art City Now here. Lots of stories to get to. We'll continue to cover it, talk about things that are happening all over the area. We'll tell you what St. Dominic High School has done now from a standpoint of keeping their kids' safety, which is really, really, really good. It's National Radio Day. It's National Bacon Lovers Day as well. An AI firm moving into the city, into the old spot where the St. Louis Post-Dispatch was before they moved. Also, more homes in the Florissant area are now being tested for radioactive waste. Get into all these stories, plus a recap of what we did the first hour. Pro Joe's alongside. I'm Vic Faust. This is Art City Now. We appreciate you jumping in with us as we wake up St. Louis every morning from 6 to 8 a.m. on Facebook, X, and YouTube right now. It's Arch City Now. We'll be back after this quick break. We are your Lou information station. We are live and on demand at louinfo.com.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. That's 800-891-6335.
The future of driving is here, and it's electric. Experience your own all-new Audi Q6 e-tron, found at the crossroads of luxury and cutting-edge performance. Now at Audi Kirkwood.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios in Kirkwood.
Yo to the yo to the yo.
KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
99% financing for 72 months. Efficiency, power, style, all in one extraordinary SUV. And with the $7,500 EV tax credit going away, get yours now while you can still save big. Visit Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or shop online at AudiKirkwood.com.
Trump's efforts to federally take over law enforcement in the city. According to a social media post from West Virginia's governor, the efforts will be federally funded, and the state's National Guard will provide mission-essential equipment and training. The White House says Russian President Vladimir Putin has agreed to begin the next phase of the peace process.
Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said that includes a possible meeting between Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky that could lead to a trilateral with President Trump.
We finally have movement after years of deadly gridlock.
She said Vice President J.D. Vance and other U.S. officials will continue to coordinate with Russia and Ukraine.
Hey, did you know that almost absolutely every aspect of your health begins in your gut? Did you know that your mood, your immune system, your energy, your sleep quality, your hormones, and even your body's ability to manage and maintain weight is all about your gut and your gut microbiome balance? Did you know that we actually have more bacteria in and on our gut than we do human cells in and on our gut? Our bacteria tells our DNA what to do, and it tells our cells what to do. And did you know that 95% of the global population has a problem with this system? We created a formula called the Master Microbiotics formula that is an absolute game changer. There's nothing like this on the market. We've taken amazing peptides like BPC 157 and added them to the most prominent bacteria that are normally in individuals who live in the blue zones of the world, who live a happier, healthier, and more productive life, as opposed to those of us that live in the industrialized world that you and I live in today. Literally 2 of these pills per day can help change your life and change it forever. But don't take my word for it. Go look at the amazing results that people are getting with the Master Microbiotics formula. If your gut's out of balance, the rest of your body never has a fair shot. Go to trybiolimits.com/ArchCity now.
Something that reflects and promotes their values and what they believe in. Medishare works too. It's been around for 30 years now, and members have shared more than $7 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. You can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care, whether you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan that you're happy with. Here you go. You can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. It's 855-SHARE-40. 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 855-SHARE-40.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen.
So what's his handle?
GetBC.com.
You're gonna need lawyers, right? Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel, a delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here, and when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right, free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198. Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. That's 800-891-6335.
The Lou Information Station presents Arch City Now with Vic Faust.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. August 20th is the date, the time right now, 7:05. The sun is shining, not quite as hot today throughout the St. Louis metro area, and that's a good thing. You can get out, maybe enjoy it a little bit. I think you'll feel the difference, but the more of the cool down is coming in the next week or so, which should be really fine as well. We're Arch City Now. We're here Monday through Friday from 6 to 8 a.m. Pro Joe alongside as well. You can join us through the chat line. We love it. Check in. Let us know where you're messaging from if you feel like it. If you want to jump in on the conversation, add something that you've noticed from the St. Louis metropolitan area. It can be anything. Ask a question or make a statement. Let us know. Arch City Now on X, YouTube, and Facebook. Once again, that's X, Facebook, and YouTube. It is Arch City Now. Also, if you want to give us a call, we take your calls, 855-282-8255. Once again, that's 855-282-8255. Donna jumping in on the chat line saying, sorry, but Hormel turkey chili in a can. Yes, a can is delicious.
No. I'm sorry, Don.
My go-to chili in a pinch. Also, I make a mean white chicken chili. I bet you do. But Hormel?
Yeah, in a can.
Sportsman's. Hormel, Sportsman's. Maybe it's your in a pinch chili can.
As long as that white chicken chili doesn't involve a can, I'm in.
Yummy, yum, yum. Damn, it's already Wednesday coming from the chat line. Yes, every week, time flies by. Time literally flies by in life. It does. That's why
lately.
It does. That's why it's like, make the most of everything. That's always tell people. It's like, try not to get caught up with the stupid, silly stuff. It's easier said than done. It's so much easier said than done. Just make the most of it. Be happy. Be positive. Don't look for something to be angry about. Don't look for something to be a problem.
Look for the happiness.
Yes, the positives, the solutions. S-hit happens, right?
All the time.
Yes, it happens. It does. People make mistakes. People do things. Try to move forward. Try to move forward. We got to get it. And by the way, I have seen this too. A lot of us are very, very, very judgmental. Or if we do something to somebody, we want to be forgiven fast. We want mercy. But if we do things to other people, we may not. Or if somebody does something to us, we're like, or if we do something to somebody, we're like, okay. It's different. It's totally different. You go after somebody, you make a mistake, you want mercy quick. If you do something to, if somebody does something to you, you hold on. It's simple. It's human nature. Sun shining. It is August 20th. Let's have a great day. Have an American day on this Wednesday, August 20th. Thanks for jumping on the chat line. We appreciate it when you like, subscribe, share the show as well. No. Spam, 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 spam. Monty Python. Okay. We got it. Moving right along. I like this story, and I promoted it in the first hour. But, here, I just want to get into it really quick. You were talking about disposable income. Las Vegas, according to experts, are in a free fall. You're talking about Vegas, everything in Vegas. Well, according to their sales in the Department of Taxation, sales at food and beverage outlets, clothing stores, jewelry retailers have fallen all in the last 11 months up until May of 2025. These services clocked in under $11.7 billion in sales. It may sound like a lot, but that's almost 2% down from the previous year, which is why they're concerned. They hadn't had that before.
Doesn't surprise me.
And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, what happened to Vegas? What happened to all the spending? Not there anymore. And we don't know people are going to Vegas.
I mean, if you think about it, that's like the first place. If disposable income in America is to go away, Vegas is the first place to suffer because that is everybody's vacation destination to spend money.
Yeah, I guess it could be. But they also say the tipping culture in Vegas is out of control as well.
I could see that.
They said, like, one of the examples that they've had is, he said his bill was $1,700 and they still slid the receipt over with an additional tip line. An additional tip line after he had already given a tip. Isn't that insane? I'm like, what? That doesn't even make sense. So
that's where you get that zero with the line.
So what happened? A marketing consultant posted an image of a receipt that was handed asking for an additional tip after he already paid 22% to a server.
No.
Have you ever heard of this happening? So the meal, which was for 30 people, came to $1,729.39. That's after the tip. So he tipped 22% to that bill. And then they gave him back an additional tip line. He had to cross it out.
Yeah, I would. I'm going to give everybody a valuable lesson here. Don't be afraid to say no.
He posted it and he said, out of control. At what point does this highway robbery in Vegas end? Unless you're just going there to burn dollars. At what point does tipping turn straight into extortion? 22% was already added and they still wanted more. That's not gratuity. It is greed.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that interesting coming from Vegas?
Yeah, but no, I mean, that's not surprising. It's
not
city of greed.
No, I get it. Anyway, want to get that story in. Greg says the 3 hardest things to say: 1, I was wrong. 2, I'm sorry. And 3, Worcestershire sauce.
Wash your sister sauce is what they call it. Wash your sister sauce.
It is true, though. That's funny. Or chicken scratch delicious sandwiches all over the place. Yeah, 7-Eleven is the time. It's August 20th. It's National Radio Day as well. Congrats to us and 590. National Radio Day and people listening. We appreciate that. Also, National Bacon Eaters Day. We cover lots of headlines, things that are going on throughout the St. Louis area. Bacon from the chat line, according to the Vegas story. Highway robbery coming from Miss Griner. Yep, it kind of can be that way. It seems like it, especially with all the tipping. And we've been talking about that. And by the way, don't forget, as my sister who joined the show the other day, who said her daughter, my niece, who's a barista, they can see, or at least they can at that place, they can see when you tip. Because I tried to sneak a peek, not to bore you guys, I tried to sneak a peek to see when I tip the person at Qdoba, because I always tip because I feel guilt. And they're just standing there. Are you going to tip or not? And then not once have they ever said thank you. It's like it's expected.
I'm sorry. When I go out, I want the employer to step up and pay their employees. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I get it. Me too.
Why is that on the consumer to not only buy the food but also pay the employees? Isn't that the
yeah,
job
but that's
of
you took
the
it to a whole
business?
nother level. I just want to know if I'm willing to give them something.
I'm willing to also.
I just want
however,
them to say thank you. I
not
don't care if
half
it's
of my
$1 or
check.
$2.
It's not like I owe child support to this person.
Well, you don't know that.
Maybe
You're pro Joe. You're an expert in everything, including
Right.
the love language. Messing with you. Gotcha. Appreciate it. We're here every day. Guys, this is a really cool story. Wanted to play this story for you because every year there's a competition called America's Favorite Couple. And you make a video and you try to get votes and prove why you are America's favorite couple. Well, there's a couple from the Metro East that is in the running, and they're cute. They very much are. So you can vote for them. We'll get that set up and show you this, and you can meet them about why they just might be America's cutest couple.
This is the tale of two sweethearts, Jim and Cheryl Schofstall from Belleville. They met at Arch Helicopter in 1997.
He was a new paramedic, and I was in the communications department, and he came in one day rocking this 80s styles mullet.
She was immediately attracted to the mullet.
I literally chased him until he asked me out.
And they tied the knot a year later.
And 27 years later, here we are.
Something they credit to their strong shared faith.
I met Jesus and learned what it was to really love her.
Now, who doesn't love a good love story, right? But this one gets better.
Everybody's always saying, you guys are so cute. We wish we had a marriage like that. And so when I saw this contest, I'm like, that is so us.
So the contest she's talking about is called America's Favorite Couple. It's hosted by that actor, Jeff Goldblum, and his wife. Cheryl submitted their story, and they got picked to compete. And now they're in the quarterfinals.
This really brought some new excitement and energy into our marriage, and it's cool.
The winner gets a professional photo shoot for Variety magazine and cash, $20,000, which Jim and Cheryl have big plans for.
Giving it all away.
To a nonprofit they run called Right Turn Ministries.
Where we do ministry work in Honduras, bringing Jesus and food into those at-risk, high-risk gang areas.
And a charity that's near and dear to Jim's heart.
It's a 501c3 organization that sponsors peer support for firefighters, EMS police officers.
Now, the winner is picked by votes from the public. So if you're watching,
we would love to be your favorite couple.
Steve Harris, First Alert 4.
Great story, huh? Good feel-good story. You can check them out. Channel 4 doing the story. They are now into the quarterfinals, which is really cool. Then they just seemed happy. There was a happiness, a genuine love for each other. So there's a good positive story coming out of the Metro East. But we always know this. You have to be we give all kinds of advice here. You have to be happy inside yourself before you can go and be productive in another relationship. You can't look for somebody to make you happy. That will fail. It will fail fast. Cindy says, "Aw, your expression, Joe," coming from Donna. So those two obviously felt like and seemed like to me they were both genuinely happy by themselves. First of all, comfortable, content, not wanting the other person to complete them, and then they could have a great relationship. Doesn't that make sense? To me, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg says, wife and I wouldn't make the top 1,000. At least you're being honest.
I must have made a face or something during that story because everybody's responding to it.
Oh, were you on camera?
Yeah. When we view stuff like a story or whatever, it pops me into.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I was probably looking at like, okay, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I know what those are like. Okay. You're happy. Good.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Donna giving a shout out. Today's my sister's anniversary, 42 years. Good for her. Congrats to the family there. We promote anything and everything that you guys want to throughout St. Louis. Thank you again for liking, subscribing, sharing the show, and letting people know what we're doing. We love it. We love getting you up. Love getting St. Louis up. Just having fun, putting a new vibe on this with luinfo.com, our show and the other shows throughout the day, throughout the week on this podcasting network. Of course, you've got Hot Take Central 2.0 with the former St. Louis Blue Cam Jansen and Jim the Cat Hayes, who follow us every day from 8 to 10 o'clock as well. You can check that out all week long. And by the way, on Mondays, I do the Mizzou football show with Grant Salzman, 10 to 11, everything Mizzou related. And we have a lot more programming coming with Mizzou this fall, as a lot of people are looking forward to what's happening when it comes to the season and how good Mizzou just might be. We're grateful for that and getting a chance to talk about that. Okay, back to school is here. And this is an interesting story as well. How does this make you feel as a parent? Would this be something you want your school to do, if at all possible? Or is it not good? St. Charles County, St. Dominic, which has been exploding in attendance over the past, 5-10 years. I mean, they are exploding with attendance. They've now given police direct access to their security cameras. To me, it sounds like it's a pretty damn good idea right off the surface.
It makes sense.
First school in the country to do it. So they say the reason behind it is to save lives in the rare instance that an emergency happens.
So instead of
clearly an active shooter.
Right. Now, I agree with this tactic. I agree with it. However, wouldn't you want to prevent it instead of trying to minimize the devastation from it, which is what giving them access to the cameras will do? Let's keep kids from actually walking into the school with a gun.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have security measures for those.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
This is additional security.
Okay, additional. Okay, I thought this was like
They installed the
only
new security system in the past year. It feeds directly into regional intelligence and the
Gotcha.
information center. So
I
it's,
mean, that's a great idea.
I do. I think it's a great idea as well. I do. I agree with you.
I just think preventative measures should be taken as well.
Well, they're trying to give police as much access as possible.
Right.
That way, if a tragedy somehow happened and they got past their first line of defense, they can get in and secure the building as quickly as possible or lock somebody somewhere.
Right.
From that standpoint.
Great idea.
Obviously, the hope is to never, ever have to use it. But it's just like insurance. You pay for insurance. You know, you hope you don't have to use it, but sometimes you might have to. It might work that way. Some schools, though, have expressed concerns over giving police such access. But that access could mean saving lives.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to know what those concerns are.
Privacy.
Yeah, but I mean, security. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I'm not the person to talk with. I told you I'd let you microchip me if it meant.
Well, I mean,
and follow me all day, all night. I've got nothing to hide. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who do have things to hide.
Well, kids can't go into Walmart. There's not 1 square inch of that's not covered by a camera. You know what I mean? So what's the difference of them going to school? It just
That's true.
adds to their security.
The St. Dominic's new security system costs about $275,000. They said $150,000 of that was covered by a federal grant that they applied for and received. So it makes sense to me. I mean, it's back to school, keeping kids safe all the way around.
I'm for it.
I mean, why not? Why not do something like that? We try to cover the headlines, and St. Dominic is a big, thriving school. So people must love it because they continue to enroll their kids there.
It's a nice school in O'Fallon, Missouri.
Yeah, right there off Highway 70. And it's just grown and grown and grown. Speaking of growing, downtown St. Louis hoping to, a new AI company, a new IA firm they're moving into the old building of the Post-Dispatch out on Tucker and Cole Street in downtown. It's called Scale AI. It's founded back in 2016 out of San Francisco. They're going to focus on the government's geospatial data needs with the Geospatial Center that's here. They're set to open in the coming months, and it'll be just 2 miles away from the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency campus. So there's more news from St. Louis making news with AI and in the geospatial industry of something that we have in St. Louis that's been going on, I guess, for quite some time, putting that together. It was a big, big deal when it was announced to get it here to St. Louis, additional jobs and money. And of course, now we need to get those people back to St. Louis. This is a story that it just keeps going and going and going. Thought what you guys think about this. Beyond the 6 homes in Florissant in Cades Cove, now the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers said that there are 17 additional homes that have had or will have additional soil sampling completed. They're looking at these homes being possibly contaminated with radioactive material. This goes all the way back to the Coldwater Creek situation. There was an old creek meander from the Coldwater Creek that was covered up when the subdivision was built. A lot of those things go unsaid. Contamination was buried at a deep level. And the contamination, though, is connected to the atomic bomb production in St. Louis, which we've talked about. So the Army Corps of Engineers is the lead agency responsible for cleaning up sites contaminated with radioactive waste. So we already know about the RECA money that was given towards people. I think it was $50,000 a family for medical bills to try to help. We'll never, ever be able to make things right from that standpoint. But it's still going on. They're still talking. They're still testing in 2025. Which is just phenomenal to me that this story, it's one of the craziest stories in the country that continues to move on, go on, and people, living with this. In one of those 6 homes, there was a pool that is closed off with an orange safety fence. They said the pool in that property isn't contaminated, but it's going to need to be removed to complete the remediation of nearby deep soils. I mean, if you live in that area, how can you feel comfortable? I just, there's not enough money that can go to that area or people that have, and of course, we've done interviews on this story throughout the St. Louis area. Kim Byzantine, she was, president or founder of the Coldwater Creek organization, which is trying to bring some notoriety to what's happening in the St. Louis area because of that. And then, of course, in the Francis Howell area, Francis Howell School District, right out by Francis Howell High School. I don't know. We'll see where it all goes. Gateway Arch National Park, it's a top museum accreditation. No surprise there. They continue to get several of those, and we were talking about what it looks like. Projo was down there last year talking about how cool the museum is right there in the Arch. I mean, you want to have something that looks good for people who are traveling here. If you're going to go up in the Arch, I mean, it is the most popular thing we have in St. Louis.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's very interactive too. I mean, it's hands-on. It's
still standing.
Yeah.
We still have it there.
Yeah. Talking about the museum.
Yeah. The museum is, I know I was talking about where we are from the Arch standpoint. People still go there, go up, check it out.
I can't believe, I just found this. I mean, I've known this, but I'm like 5 years younger than the Arch. Did you know that it was
67, I thought.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's crazy. I always thought the Arch was like way older than me.
Oh.
I feel very old since I found that out.
Okay.
Sorry. Just
that's, hey, it's all good. It is all good as we figure out some of those things that are happening. This is Arch City Now. We're here rocking up till 8:00. You can follow us on YouTube, on X, and Facebook at Arch City Now. Once again, that is YouTube, X, and Facebook, Arch City Now. LouInfo.com is where you can follow everything with our show as well. And all the other shows on our entire network 24/7 with all of the niche programming that we do about St. Louis. Everything here is about St. Louis. It's about you, your platform, your voices, anything that you want to say, you want to get out there and talk about. That's what we can do. From the chat line, a family member used to live in Western North Carolina when they sold. The house tested for radon. Easy to resolve, but it had to be done. They had that. Also from the chat line, a school has key card alarms for a teacher. You push 1-time alert. You push for 3 times red alert and press and hold black alert. Major issue. Shut down school, call police. opportunities and things that are happening, how they would handle those situations. Yeah. And then, of course, the Arch, of course, in 1967. That's when we had it come on in there. Okay. Like, subscribe, share the show, let people know what's going on. We're covering everything St. Louis. It's a Wednesday. It is 7/28. It is August 20th. We still got a lot to go. A recap of what's coming up in this final segment. Anything else you guys want to give shout outs to? Let's do it. We're getting ready. We'll come with our energy to make sure that we take you into the top of the hour. This is Arch City Now. I'm Vic Faust. Thanks for being with us. We are your Lou information station, and we are live and on demand at louinfo.com.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the West.
The Lou Information Station, where we...
Hey, everybody. Peptide posers are everywhere right now, selling you things that you don't need, and half the time that they don't even understand how they work. Well, let me tell you about something. The Neuro Reboot formula isn't just another peptide fad. It's an advanced peptide bioregulator built to actually optimize brain function. Listen, it fires up your metabolism and it helps your cells renew from the inside out. It helps the body produce something in the brain called BDNF, which is the miracle grow of the brain. As we get older, that BDNF production goes down. So we lose focus, we lose metabolism, we get those senior moments in life. Listen, the Neuro Reboot can help reset that. It can help refire and rewire your brain. I, as a functional medicine doctor, take this every day, and so do all of my patients. And it helps them with things like anxiety, depression, insomnia, focus, concentration. And what it's doing for people's motivation is off the freaking charts. So if you're interested in finding out about real peptides that really change your brain, the Neuro Reboot is for you. Go to trybiolimits.com/ArchCity now.
.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. Here's your chance to shape the future. St. Louis is launching its first comprehensive update to the city's zoning code, and you can provide input by joining an advisory committee. The city is taking applications for the 12-member advisory group now. It'll be the first update to zoning codes and maps since the 1950s, addressing neighborhood aesthetics, economic growth, and climate challenges. Someone shot at a car on Interstate 64 early Tuesday, injuring 2 people inside. The car ended up at St. Mary's Hospital in Richmond Heights around 1 a.m. with 3 males inside the car. 2 were injured. St. Louis Metropolitan Police are handling the investigation. Andrew Bailey announced Monday he'll step down as Missouri Attorney General next month to join the FBI. The governor announced Tuesday that Catherine Hanaway will be his successor. She'll be the first woman to hold the seat. She said her priorities will be protecting people from violence and fighting financial crimes. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, louinfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. We have a little cold front dropping through today. No rain with that. In fact, we'll stay sunny. It will be a little bit cooler and less humid. Our afternoon high will be in the upper 80s. Overnight, we're expecting upper 60s under clear skies and then mid 80s for the afternoon high on Thursday, and we'll stay sunny. Friday looks fair. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Hey everyone, Cam Jansen here to tell you about the experts at Fast Signs in Earth City. Fast Signs can handle any and all of your business visibility needs, from traditional signs and graphics to digital to core graphics and anything in between. Fast Signs in Earth City has you covered. The station uses them, the Blues use them, and you will love the work they do. Call 314-344-4400 for your custom signage needs today. That's Fast Signs in Earth City, 314-344-4400.
St. Louis's new home for the best in sports coverage is STL Sports Central. Find them on YouTube or at stlsportscentral.com. With names like Randy Carricker and Bernie Miklasz leading the way to provide you with the latest news and commentary on all of your favorite St. Louis sports teams, along with great written content and post-game shows after every St. Louis sports team plays. That's STL Sports Central, online or on YouTube.
A legendary weekend is coming to the Lou. Don't miss the Stiefel Charity Classic presented by Compliance Solutions, September 4th through 7th at Norwood Hills Country Club. Watch PGA Tour champions compete and enjoy a live performance by music sensation OAR at Friday's community concert presented by CarShield. Tickets start at just $20. Kids, military, veterans, and first responders get in free. Get your tickets today at StiefelCharityClassic.com.
Back to more of Arch City Now with Vic Faust on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Hey guys, welcome back into the show. Good morning, St. Louis. It is Wednesday. It is August 20th. Time is 7:34. Our sun is up. It is shining. Another day of sunshine. Not quite as warm as we've had, but obviously still warm. It's summer. It's supposed to be the dog days of August. That's what we have going on. However, those temperatures in the next week or so look like highs in the 70s. So that will be A-okay with many people of everything that's going around there. Pro Joe's alongside. I'm Vic Faust. It's everything St. Louis. Whatever you guys want to talk about, give a shout out to anybody. As you know, we talk about people, businesses, charities, any events coming up. We love to promote. We love to help out. And we love to talk to you guys. Jump in on the chat line on YouTube, Facebook, and X. Once again, that's YouTube, Facebook, and X. And it's under Arch City Now. With that being said, NFL season is coming here. I thought this was kind of cool today. We talked about it in our first hour. Had no idea, zero idea that Crocs were invented from the movie Idiocracy.
We're having an update on that. They weren't invented.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Wait a second.
I double checked.
I got to check my tweet, my Twitter.
I fact checked myself.
Okay. So what's the story then? And you can give us and then we'll talk about the Crocs story.
The movie Idiocracy didn't invent Crocs, but it did feature them prominently as a humorous prop. And their costume designer needed something futuristic looking, inexpensive, and Crocs were just ridiculous enough for them to do it. So they popularized Crocs.
So Idiocracy, the movie, popularized it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because at the time they were just some weird invention that nobody really wanted until.
And that was back in 2006.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yep.
But it's product placement in movies and shows and things. I mean, just imagine your product sitting right here and me holding it.
It worked.
It can work. Crocs, baby. What is the next big product to promote here on Arch City Now? Crocs gets promoted by Idiocracy, and then it becomes super, super popular. And to me, I thought Crocs came and I thought it was a fad and it left, but then it stayed and it seems like it just grew. And now Crocs are massive. They're super popular, especially with kids. The ones I'm around, not my own, are into Crocs. One kid will not go anywhere without his Crocs. All he wears is Crocs. Crocs, Crocs, Crocs.
I'm getting that way with my slides.
They're okay. It's fine. You're also getting older.
I am.
White socks and slides. That's the
Black
Pro Joe
socks.
outfit. Okay, there you go. To each their own. There you go, my friend. But the NFL is now going to capitalize. But because, of course, the NFL is all about monopolizing money and products and making the bank. Check out the Crocs you can now get. Every NFL team will have their own Crocs. Right now, there are, I believe, 12 brands, 13 teams that you can get the Crocs right now. I think they did a really good job with the Crocs. And I think that if kids like that, like Chiefs, they have a Chiefs brand ready to go right now. Chiefs Crocs in the state of Missouri would be and are going to be massively popular.
I like how the Steelers comes with a big steel I-beam.
It is. The Philadelphia Eagles, Detroit Lions, my favorite. The San Francisco 49ers, and of course the Steelers, which Pro Joe was talking about. The Bears, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. But the Las Vegas Raiders checking in with a shoe of their own, of course. The team that used to call themselves America's team. They're not America's team. Sorry, Cowboys fans. The Miami Dolphins, the Minnesota Vikings, Cincinnati Bengals, Houston Texans, and Denver Broncos. All those teams right now, you can get Crocs from the NFL standpoint and go out and have some fun with it.
No Ram.
Yeah. Thank you, Pro Joe. I love you. Sorry, we don't want yours. Well, Greg says, yeah, the Crocs go well with the dad jean shorts. Not. Don't do that. I'll try to help you. Do not wear that.
Crocs and skinny jeans.
I don't know about that either. I don't know if that's going to work. Crocs and skinny jeans. Yeah. Okay. All right. At least you got the Chiefs Crocs if you want a great gift idea too for people who love them. I guarantee if you go to a game, Chiefs game, you'll see some people in those Chiefs Crocs. No doubt about that. Another interesting survey came out. The safest and richest cities. Safest and richest U.S. cities to live in 2025. Familiar with Western Springs, Illinois?
Mm-mm.
The household mean income, $294,000.
That's why.
Yeah, this violent crime is way down.
No.
And it's cheap. It's cheap to live.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Cheap to live.
Western Springs, Illinois. I don't know exactly where it is, and I haven't had a chance to look it up.
Depends on your definition of cheap.
Number 2 is Lexington, Massachusetts. Household income. Of course, everything's more expensive there. I mean, $300,000 is the household mean income, but the total cost of living is about $145,000. Single family home average value is almost $1.7 million. So that's kind of insane to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Number 3, Winchester, Massachusetts. Another East Coast. Yeah, their household median income just under $3 million. $300,000. The single family home average is about $1.7 million. And all these places have little to no crime as well. I just hadn't heard of these cities necessarily in the past. And maybe you have relatives, maybe you've visited some of them. But some of these cities that are off the beaten path just a little bit. I do know of one city, and I've been there because I used to work there, and it is a great city. But it was nice, but I didn't think it would be on the list as being one of the best. Once again, I have an issue with my laptop, so go figure. Those are some of the top ones we were talking about. Enjoy those cities. Number 4 was Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. So, the household mean income, $208,000. A single family home average, $646,000. And obviously, as I was talking about, zero to little crime. And here's the one that I knew about because I used to work in Michigan, Huntington Woods, Michigan. Household mean income about $225,000. Single family home average value is only $530,000. That's what I was talking about. It's like, okay. And then Ottawa Hills, Ohio. Another, you're not making a ton, but you're not spending a ton. Household median income, about $259,000. The average home price, median home price, $435,000. So I just thought it was interesting, comparable to where you are in your neck of the woods and what you're spending, what you're making. And you see some of these stories come by and what you think and how it affects you guys with everything that's going on from your life. So I was asked sorry, I had to get back to the chat line. We do love it when you guys get it on Facebook, X, and YouTube. And then we try to get your comments out there. From the chat line, my grandson, Crocs. That's all he wears. As I've told you, Megan's sons, Crocs. I never had to buy many Crocs. And then I've been reacquainted with the whole Crocs situation. Do I wear them? No, and I won't. I'm not a Crocs guy.
Yeah, me either.
Do they come in a 14? I don't know. It seems like we'd be kind of goofy.
Yeah. I mean, I'll stick with my slides. They're kind of the same thing, and they look a little better if you ask me.
Yeah, I know.
They don't have sport mode, though.
Chat line. Brother and I just talked about where you would live if you won $1 million, 10 million, 100 million, etc. on the lottery. Obviously, you could jump in there. wherever you'd want to live. We'll take those as well. If you want to jump in on the comment line, thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing our show. Some of the other things that we covered earlier in the show, given the headline, Anheuser-Busch has invested $15 million into the St. Louis brewery, which is a good sign. It's part of a $300 million overhaul, a commitment to U.S. manufacturing jobs. So they're trying to improve the supply chain infrastructure, which allows for the transportation of more of their American-grown ingredients to the brewery to help expand the distribution of its beers. So Anheuser-Busch getting involved, investing in its own, which is a very good thing. Chick-fil-A, this story was a little bit big early. We got a little run out of it. They have a rule that you can't sit in a Chick-fil-A and eat if you're under the age of 17. You have to be accompanied by an adult or somebody who's at least 21 years of age. If not, you're going to be asked to leave. So you literally could be a 16-year-old driving junior sitting in there, and they say they will ask you to leave. If that's true, I would love to know. If anybody knows any managers at the Chick-fil-A's, or if anybody has dealt with that, I want to know if that's true. Are they really going to ask you to leave if you're not causing trouble?
If you're not causing trouble, I don't see why.
And who's
they
to
would.
decide whether you're 16, 17, or 18?
Right. Are you going to show an age? Do you have a state ID at that age? You know?
Yeah, I know. And it's like, yeah, exactly. Or do you have to have one at the age of 17? Just thought it was bizarre. And I know that people in the area may have to deal with that. And you're like, okay, fine. We'll see where we go from there.
You know what the difference is between kids nowadays and kids back when we were kids?
What's that?
We had real parents.
Oh, I think I'm a real parent.
Well, okay. So
How
I'm
did you
talking
raise
about
your
after
kids?
our generation. We raised our kids like we were raised for the most part. We might have been a little
I
softer.
did. I got some whoopings on early on. I never had to whip any of my kids.
Right. Me either.
Never had the desire.
Exactly. However,
But were you
after this-
whipped?
No. Well, yeah.
See, I
a few
was.
times. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't, it wasn't traumatic. We'll just put it that way. But yeah, I had to go out and pick my switch.
Yeah, I was asked to do that once. I didn't come back. Oh my gosh. Were you going to say something else before I interrupted you? I'm
No,
sorry.
I was just
didn't
saying
mean
that
to
that's
interrupt you on that.
That's the reason. I mean, like,
Mm-hmm.
because like I told you, I used to go every day and go sit in a restaurant we were 10 years old, between 10 and 12, and sit in a restaurant, eat a plate of fries, and be on our best behavior and still go to school after that.
Yeah, we were awesome. We were great. We're the best.
The best.
Like totally. It's
Just
not even
saying.
close, man.
So you're saying that parenting these days is
Mm-hmm.
the same? Are you defending this?
I don't know. I don't think it is. No. And here's why. A lot more factors now make it more difficult for parents now than ever before. Peer pressure has always been there, but now it's more so than ever. And then you've got parents who I think give up, some parents, but not overall, that allow kids. And then technology becomes an issue and a problem. And then now kids, so much more are thrown at young kids, which forces them to grow up quicker, which makes it more difficult for parents. So we can say parents aren't as good as they used to be, but the parents of yesteryear were not faced with the issues that current parents are faced with.
100% agree.
And it's insane because, Megan, I've seen it. There's a big difference between her youngest kid who's going into 6th grade and mine who's going to be a senior in high school. It's even from my youngest to her youngest, that difference, that age difference of over a decade is huge. Huge. What parents are dealing or kids are being thrown at. What's being thrown at kids and parents. So, it's, I don't know. I do have this advice. If you don't have kids, or if you don't ever tell somebody how to raise their kids.
No.
Don't ever tell them how to discipline their kids.
Bad idea.
That is a real quick way to start something really bad. I didn't learn it by doing something myself. I learned it by watching other people in my life do it. And I'm like, oh no, don't do that. If they want to ask you or tell you and just kind of commiserate, yeah, you can go from there.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it is a sign of the times because back when we were kids, they didn't have rules like that. And that's got to say something about society.
I gotcha. By the way, foodlovers.com, if you weren't with us a little earlier, voted the best chicken sandwich in every state for the state of Missouri. The winner is Chicken Scratch out of St. Louis City in Glendale. Their chicken sandwich is called Chicken Scratch Crispy Kitchen Sandwich. One of the most tongue twister names for a sandwich I have ever read. Once again, it's the Chicken Scratch Crispy Kitchen Sandwich.
Crispy Kitchen.
I want to say chicken works kitchen.
Oh, yeah, that's where the tongue
Chicken
twister.
Scratch Crispy Kitchen Sandwich. Not chicken, a kitchen sandwich. Also taking ideas for other great chicken sandwiches throughout the St. Louis metropolitan area. Is there a restaurant that does it maybe one slot better than anybody else? You know, chicken sandwiches are really good. I don't care if you say Chick-fil-A. My favorite grilled chicken sandwich by far, it is at Sportsman's Park in Ladue. One of my favorite places because you have a chicken sandwich with some of the best bacon. And by the way, it's National Bacon's Day, National Bacon Lovers Day, rather, with a little honey mustard. Oh, it's so good. Although in my life, honey mustard makes everything better. A lot of other people, ketchup makes it better. For me, it's honey mustard. Just give me a squirt bottle of it.
Right. I'm a ranch dressing on chicken.
Ranch is a very good thing too. Chicken bacon ranch. I'll never forget. You ever see the videos where kids taste something for the first time and their face like pops up like soda or sugar, and they're like, oh,
or lemon. Yeah.
That was my face when I first tasted ranch.
Yeah.
I looked at my mom with pure love and joy, and I was like, what in heaven did you just let me eat? That was the most, I mean, I still remember when I was a young kid eating, I was like, ooh, I like this ranch. My taste buds were all over the ranch, and it has not changed.
Same.
Willow tree sticks are the worst. I don't know where the hell that came out of the chat line, but more power to you. The chat line is yours. Oh, to get your arse whipped. Ryan says, I got the belt once, all caps, and it was from my mom. After that, I did what I was told. Never got spanked again. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Greg says, I have half moon nail scars from mom grabbing my arms. Yeah. You get little scars there. Stick it in. Those nails do not feel good. I was grabbed once by the nails, dug into my thigh, about a 1/4 inch. Matter of fact, I don't know. I still may. I have
showing childhood trauma scars.
I'm looking. I was treated like a child. That's for sure.
Yeah. The last time I was whooped, I laughed at my mom, and that was it. That was the last, because it reaches a point where it just becomes.
Should reach a point.
Yeah.
Yes, it should reach a point. From the chat line, I like them all. Honey mustard, ketchup. How about the mayo? Yes, mayo is a very good thing as well. Just looking through chat line information. Oh yeah, we told you about this guys earlier too. It came out yesterday. The FDA says do not eat the shrimp, the frozen shrimp from Walmart. They could be contaminated. Do not eat the shrimp from Walmart. And now we are all on the same page. Thank you very much. We should not do that. Also, if anything else is going on in the St. Louis area this week, let us know. Back to school is here. What are you guys up to? I wonder if anybody's outside yet, if it feels better. I'll get back out there in just a little bit. I mean, in regards to comparable to yesterday and what everybody was dealing with, because that was no fun. That heat and the humidity is just about ending. It's just about over. And we are grateful that we have made it. I'm looking at the chat line as well. Let's see here. If anybody, making sure we didn't miss anything.
Well, Greg would like us to make sure that we tell people, come back. We have a big ticket giveaway.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to have a ticket giveaway. We've got 2 sets of 2 tickets, 4 total, 4 sticks. Sticks will be
Kevin Cronin.
And Kevin Cronin at Hollywood. I believe that's going to be Friday night, correct?
Yes. That
concert is Friday night.
Compliments of Greg from Saturday Night Party.
Yeah, of course. Also, in Ellisville, there's a new place called Smalls Burger. Somebody just told me about Smalls. Check out Smalls. They're like little mini burgers. So check out Smalls, like little sliders.
Little sliders, yeah.
Oh, they look very, very good. Very, 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 very good. And if you want we've talked about the comedy scene, Nikki Glazer, and so forth. She's got her own bobblehead coming. And Projo
bobblehead night. Yeah.
Yeah, September 1st. And she did a little skit on it. Not a skit, but a little update. So here she is talking about her own bobblehead day, the very own Nikki Glazer.
Love you, St. Louis. I can't wait to see you
And
for
maybe it
Nikki
doesn't have
Glazer
sound.
Day.
That's
Can't believe I'm saying that. At Busch Stadium.
Let me roll
Love
it.
you, St.
Good.
Louis. I can't wait to see you for Nikki Glazer Day. Can't believe I'm saying that. At Busch Stadium on September 1st. I'm going to be here. She's going to be here. Come get one. Come get me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah.
That's a cool little doll. How about that? You know you've made it big when you get your own bobblehead at Busch Stadium. I would say that.
That's
I would
pretty
definitely
exciting. That's exciting. It's got to be exciting for her.
Yeah, especially for a comedian. I mean,
Yeah.
you get in front of people. I mean, she's already done the Oscars, and now she gets a chance to go to Busch Stadium, and she'll probably talk about that being one of the biggest highlights of her life.
I was going to say, I'd like to have her on the show and ask her
That
which
would be
was the bigger
so-
highlight, having the bobblehead or doing the Oscars.
That would be very, very cool. No doubt about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's really, really, really cool. So congrats to Nikki. And we will. By the way, you guys can always email us and let us know about story ideas, interviews for guests. We do it. We've talked to a lot of guests, and we've had people who are interested and want to come in. It's always really early.
Yeah.
We love to have people in studio.
The
but it's
biggest
early.
hurdle.
It's early,
Mhm.
early, but we'll try. We'll certainly try and do what we can do from that standpoint. If you ever want to give us a call, you can do that as well. 855-282-8255. Once again, that's 855-282-8255. We'll make things happen as best as we possibly can for you. And of course, you can learn more about all the shows that we have on our network at luinfo.com. Once again, that is luinfo.com. If there's shows that are going on, let us know. If there's charity events, let us know so that we can get that word out there for people as well. If you weren't with us in the last break, some people heard it, but Las Vegas apparently is in an economic free fall, down almost 2% from year to year spending. It doesn't sound like a lot, but from year to year, they've lost almost, I don't know, was it almost $1 billion? Something like that, or in sales. People aren't spending as much in Vegas. That's a story that has gotten a lot of play. And then another story that we talked about in our first hour. I want to get in before we go. If you know anything or saw anything when it came, this happened a couple weeks ago at Forest Park. A 75-year-old man who's with the St. Louis Track Club was just walking out at Forest Park, and out of nowhere, 3 pit bulls charged, attacked him. One knocked him down. The other 2 joined in. He has severe injuries from the attack. Eventually, the dogs left, according to the latest story that I saw from 4, and jumped into a black sedan where allegedly their owner was in the vehicle. So the dogs jump in with this owner, 3 of them, and they left the guy there. He didn't want to go on camera because he's afraid of retribution from the dog's owners, but they can't find the dogs. I feel bad for the dogs. I will never blame these dogs. I just can't. I mean, you've got an owner.
Yeah.
They weren't on a leash. They were not being taken care of. And now police are still looking for that owner and the dogs.
Totally preventable.
While the 75-year-old man is dealing with the after effects of the attack and dealing with tons of injuries and just a lot of pain. And of course, the memory of being attacked by 3 dogs as he's walking through Forest Park. I don't know if that's happened to anybody else, but imagine if that happened to you or one of your loved ones. And he said he was terrified.
That's a new trauma in life.
You
right
know
there.
what? I'd be terrified too if I saw
Mhm.
3 pit bulls.
Oh, yeah.
Or 3 dogs with ill intent for me.
Any animal.
And that are not on a leash and clearly not trained. Those are problems. Those are really, really big problems.
That's why I have Vader.
Vader will take care of everything. From the chat line, Greg says, you gave me the idea, Vic, when you and Joe talked about it when radio stations gave away concert tickets on the phone. It is National Radio Day as well. So kudos to KLIS 590 AM on National Radio Day as well. And of course, we're grateful when you guys join us here as well. It's been a good show again. We appreciate you guys jumping in with us in St. Louis. For Projo, I'm Vic Faust. You can always join us here for all of the St. Louis stories. Email us at archcitynow@gmail.com. Once again, that's archcitynow@gmail.com. If you have any stories, anything going on around the world, around St. Louis, we'll localize it. Let us know. We'll talk to people. And of course, we take you in every day, Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 a.m., Arch City Now. And then following us is Hot Take Central 2.0 with former St. Louis Blue Cam Jansen and St. Louis Cardinals broadcaster Jim the Cat Hayes. They're coming up next. Have a great Wednesday. It's August 20th, 7:58 is the time. We are out. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60